Did Christmas comes in early? Oh my god, even though I didn't get what I want from Santa, but holy crap, I still got something from Christmas. Which I'm gonna talk about One Punch Man Season 3. I know this is a little bit too soon. I was gonna not actually talk about One Punch Man Season 3 until the whole entire season is actually over, and I'll come back with Season 1 and Season 2 fresh off the start. But I wanna talk about this new episode because they released almost episode 8, where this is probably the best episode so far because we're finally seeing animation throughout the whole entire episode, where we're seeing the fights between the fleshy Flash versus two other ninjas, and honestly, it looks a little bit like fan animation still. It is still a fan animation vibe to be down to the core, but I do have to say the scenes where like the camera movement like panned out from the two assassins and then to Flash, and then going to the fights on the wall on the side and then a waterfall left and right. It was really good. It was really interesting and it was fun, and I did enjoy watching this the whole entire time. I really did. I actually did. Though you can also still see that there are actually moments where it's not fully rendered. It's still looking very rough. It's not rough, but not unrefined. It's still not great. It's not top tier. Nonetheless, animation is still what I like, and I was actually expecting to this whole entire episode only the first half to be good, but second half surprisingly there is actually some animation, which I would have to say I'm not gonna spoil it much for you, but I apologize if I already gave out a spoiler. I didn't give a spoiler ahead, to be honest with you. I do need to do that more often, but there are animations where in so small of the area that I just saw. Wow, that's a pretty darn good animation, even though it was like 1 second transformation. That's your key. That's the key there. It was really interesting. It was good, and I was like, "That's a pretty faithful adaptation." And I was like, genuinely sitting there after the whole entire episode, just thinking that that was a pretty decent episode. I actually did enjoy it. I really do. The fight scene of the Flash was really out of the water at first, but then it wasn't really taking off the flight. But it was good. It was enough to slap some peanut butter and jam, even though the bun is not toast properly. But hey, food is still food. Crumbles are still crumbles. And this led me to a question that is season 3 still hopeful? Is it not hopeless after all? If I have to admit it to you, it is a little bit too late. It's a little bit too late for that, to be honest with you. To be able to reach episode 8, then all to only get all good animation, and they're not even full animated ones, like full refined ones, which you can tell. It's kind of a bit annoying, I would have to say. Like we're already in the first half was ridiculously bad. Now we're in the second half, where at least it was pretty decent. Episode 8 was horrendous in my opinion. It was really bad. I was really tired of like looking at the same bad frames all left and right actually. But episode 8 did actually give us some little bit of hope, a little bit spark of Force Jedi Survivor coming out. My god, who knows? Maybe Anakin might actually be good and be actually alive again. I don't really know what to say. I give this episode personally like around 7.5 out of 10 or probably 8 out of 10 because I'm being too generous. I'm being generous because I want to be coping hard. And this also leads to me another quote tweeted by one of the few veterans animator. Maybe what he said is actually true, that maybe in the next later episode that they really did actually pour out some pretty incredible scenes actually, animation I mean. But yeah, honestly, I kind of am glad to see this, but at the same time, what do you guys think? One Punch Man Season 3 is still hopeful? Is it still safe? Or maybe it's already way too late to redeem itself? Because I do have to say, it's pretty kind of a bit too late for me, but let me drop a comment to actually let me know what you think about it. Leave a like and also subscribe for more videos because I do daily uploads talking about random stuff in my mind, what I can talk about. Alright, peace out. Hope you have a lovely day or have a lovely night. Sayonara, suckers.